2, 1. I'm Mark Allen, and I'm visiting with the current head coach of the Slaton Tiger football team and boys athletic director, Coach Chad Terry. And Coach Terry, we heard yesterday that you made an announcement that you're going to be moving from Slaton and heading out to Plains, Texas.
Yes, sir, I have. I've accepted the head football job and boys athletic director job at Plains.
And when is this move going to take place? When are you going to start transitioning? Or are you already transitioning now? And what's going to
kind of doing that right now, and plan to be on the ground out there the 1st of March or March 2nd.
Okay, so you're going to make the move here. Make the move here pretty quick then. Well, your football's
yes,
over.
Sir.
You know, we're in a track season. That kind of takes care of itself. The coaches know what to do with that and everything. Now, you have a long history of coaching. How did you get started in coaching to begin with?
Well, it started way back. 1989 was my first year, and when I was going through college, I wanted to do something that I felt like I could always have a chance to be outside. Didn't want to sit behind a desk, and started in '89 and went to Sweetwater and really got to learn a lot of football and basketball and how a program was run. I spent a little time at Sundown as a defensive coordinator, and then took the head basketball job there, and then we moved to Crane in '96 and was the head basketball coach and defensive back coach, and got to make some good connection with some good superintendents and good principals, and got a job offer to be the head football coach at Lockney, and it was a great opportunity. But sometimes you have to look, and they didn't have a job for my wife at the time, and so we stayed a couple of years, and she stayed home, and then she was ready to go back to teaching, and Sundown had a job that opened back up for both of us, and so we spent 9 years there, and it was a great 9 years, and then went to Coronado, and my kids really enjoyed that, and then came to Slaton, and Slaton was a great move for me. It kind of rejuvenated myself with the love of why I do what I do. I really, the boys have been great. Miss Kennedy, the high school principal, has been great. I really appreciated everything she stood for and stands for. And these boys, I truly miss. It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do when I talked to them the other day.
Well, and why Plains? What's attracting you to Plains?
Well, the one thing there, it's they're 3-37, 0-14. They've lost 14 straight, and those are the kind of challenges that I like. That's kind of what I've done my whole career, is kind of turn programs around. And it was kind of funny. They called me, and it was a strange conversation, and it just, the way it happened, I just felt like the good Lord had made some things happen for me that I wasn't really looking for, but at the same time, when they presented their opportunity and a job for my wife and for us to be in the same district, and they have some things that I thought were really appealing with turning a program around again, and I like that. That's the challenges that I really have kind of taken on my whole 26 years of coaching.
Well, you've done a great job. You've done an awesome job for Slaton and the other communities that you've been with. Some of the other sports broadcasters, we were talking about the transition. I said, well, he's kind of a spin meister. He's got a way to work with the coaches and work with the players and pull things together and put it on track with a different spirit than what it's ever had before. Now, speaking of other coaches, you going to take some coaches with you?
Well, right now there are no openings at Plains. There's it's a good school district, and so there's not any openings, and our guys are, I'm so pleased with the boys' staff. Those guys have done such a great job, and they've named Sam Robinson, our defense coordinator, as the head football coach, and Dustin Klaska as the athletic director for the district.
Well, good.
Our girls' basketball coach, and so I really think those guys are all happy. I'm proud of them. They've been a big reason that we've been successful, and I think our administration made a good move, and it's going to try to keep things going. And I'm tickled to death, just proud of our boys. Those kids. I told them the other day that this will be a group of kids I never forget, just because they had not had any success when they were younger, and some of the things that we were able to accomplish, especially last year. 2013 and 2014 will be one of my favorite all-time years ever, because I felt like we accomplished so many things in our school athletically.
Well, the school was going through different kinds of transition along the way, and you fit in perfectly. And the players, like you said, they love you. The parents love you. Everybody enjoyed you. You've done a great job with the coaching staff. There's a great staff that you're leaving here, and hopefully a lot of them will stick around here, and you get to rebuild out in Plains now. And of course, with you having the knowledge and having the relations with people and the influence with people and the way that you get along with it. So we know the transition is going to be excellent for you out there, and we're going to miss you greatly. Coach, is there anything you'd like to say to the folks out here that are listening?
I just, it's a special place, good people, and they've been so kind to me. They've been kind to everything that they've done. I could never thank them enough. I can't say enough about how much I love those boys and just the commitment they made to make a change. And, I've said it before, we weren't just watering a dirt field. There was some things under there that are really going to come to a head here in the next few years. And I see the boys program really taking off, and I'm excited for the coaches and the kids.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you. We wish you luck, and we look forward to seeing you somewheres on a football field.
That sounds good.
Thank you, Coach. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.